How you doing, man? I just gotta get something off my chest. It's bugging me. Fucking stupid people out there that comment on things that they don't know nothing about. It does my nutting. Basically, I'm a massive UFC fan for a long time really. I got into it mainly through the game on the Xbox because it wasn't available in England really, pay per view and all that. But yeah, once I got into it, I realised like at first I was like, I'm not having the women, you know what I mean? You're having a laugh. But fucking hell, did I eat my words, mate? Them women are bad motherfuckers, and probably the baddest motherfucker in the world in her weight class. Um, Thug Rose Namajunas, two-time world champion, man. Incredible kickboxer, good wrestler. She can do it all, like proper UFC black belt in everything, pretty much. But yeah, at the moment she's like in between fights in the UFC, and I just found this really cool because and again I'll get to the point in a minute about how stupid people are, but basically what she's done is while she's waiting for her next UFC fight, which is obviously MMA, mixed martial arts, kickboxing, wrestling, judo, whatever the fuck. Basically, what she did in the meantime, she went down to this like totally lower thing where no one really cares about. There is actually a sport out there. I didn't even know it was a professional sport where it was just grappling. Like, I'm not talking pro wrestling, we're talking just grappling and submission game, just ground game. And Namajunas is very, very good in UFC on the ground. You know what I mean? She's won a lot of fights by submission. She's deadly on the ground. But basically, this other bird is like, that's all she does is grapple, and she's like the world champion. And Namajunas lost. You know what I mean? She went in there and lost, mate, quick. The bird put her to sleep. And Namajunas has only ever been submitted once, ever, in her career in UFC. Point being, if it was a UFC fight with kickboxing, then the other bird would have needed a priest, probably, not a doctor. But people are saying, oh, no, Muniz ain't all that. She lost to this bird, blah, blah. The birds, you don't. And it was like 4 comments in until I found someone with common sense that said what I was thinking. You don't just walk into someone else's dominant sport and whoop them, you know what I mean? No one expected Rose to win. She did keep herself busy, do you know what I mean? You wanted to just see where she was at. Like we all know, in a kickboxing fight or UFC fight, it'd be a bloodbath. But some people are so stupid, and it's enough to do with being biased. Like Naomi Nunes is one of my favourite fighters because she is a genius, and it's hard not to love a genius at work. But yeah, some people are so fucking dumb. It makes me fucking angry, man.